There are moments in a relationship that don't feel like a breakup, but they are. Not the screaming, not the cheating, not the silence. I'm talking about subtle phrases that seem harmless, but behind them is the quiet death of respect. If a woman says any of the five things I'm about to tell you, and you stay, you're signing up for slow emotional collapse. I don't care how beautiful she is, how much history you have, how much you think you love her. When a woman speaks these words and means them, that's your cue to walk. Not tomorrow, not when it gets worse. Now. Let's begin. 1. You're too sensitive. She says this when you express how you feel, when you show hurt or confusion, or even set a boundary. She labels your reaction as weakness, and in that moment, she's not communicating, she's minimizing. Because what she really means is, your emotions inconvenience me. Your standards are interrupting my control. I don't want to reflect, I want you to shut down. This is emotional manipulation disguised as honesty. And the danger here is subtle. You start doubting yourself. You start suppressing your instincts. You start shrinking. And guess what? Once you shrink enough, she loses attraction. Not because you were sensitive, but because you didn't defend your dignity. A woman who truly respects you won't mock your emotion. She'll honor it. And if she can't, leave. 2. Other guys would be lucky to have me. This is one of the most disrespectful sentences a woman can speak. She's not just comparing, she's testing, trying to see if you'll chase harder, beg deeper, tolerate more. But this isn't a compliment to herself. It's a threat to you. You're replaceable. You're not enough. You should feel lucky I'm still here. And if you don't check it, she'll say worse next time. Why? Because now she knows she can stab your worth, and you'll thank her for staying. Men with backbone don't compete for a woman who's trying to make them insecure. They replace her silence with distance. And that's exactly what you need to do when you hear this. Because if she truly believed she had better options, she wouldn't be saying it. 3. It's just who I am. Take it or leave it. Read that again. Not, here's where I'm struggling, but I want to grow. Not, I know this is hurting us. Let's work on it. No. This phrase is the death of accountability. She's telling you that no matter how toxic, careless, or damaging her behavior is, you're expected to tolerate it. Let me ask you this. If you told her the same thing, would she stay? Would she accept your flaws and never ask for improvement? Of course not. So why are you accepting her refusal to grow? You weren't made to be her emotional punching bag. You're not her therapist. You're not her father. You're her partner. And partnership requires evolution. If she's unwilling, don't stay in hope. Walk and heal. 4. My ex never did that. Now listen closely. This one might come in different forms. You know, my ex used to take me to nicer places. My ex never got so emotional. You remind me of my ex, in a bad way. Comparison is a choice, and once she makes it, she's not just talking about him, she's devaluing you. This isn't nostalgia, this is emotional blackmail. She wants you to feel like you're losing to a ghost. She wants you to feel not enough, so you overcompensate. But what actually happens? You lose your edge. You start trying to outdo a man who's not even in the room. You bend to win. And the more you bend, the less she respects you. The moment a woman brings up her ex to control your behavior, she's lost emotional integrity. Don't explain. Don't compete. Just ask yourself, do I really want to be second place in her mind? If the answer is no, walk like a man who knows his worth. 5. You're lucky I even chose you. This one's the final straw. Because at this point, she's not just disrespecting you, she's disrespecting your existence. She's rewriting the dynamic. She wants you to believe that you were the one chasing, that she was the prize, and that your role is to keep proving yourself. But here's the truth. Any woman who truly sees your value would never need to say this. She'd be grateful, not arrogant, appreciative, not superior. Because in a real connection, no one feels lucky. Both people feel aligned. But once she starts using your presence as a weapon to make you doubt, beg, or cling, it's already over. Not because she said it, but because she believed it. And if you believe it too, you'll lose yourself trying to keep her. Final words. A man who walks early heals fastest. The biggest damage in most relationships doesn't come from the obvious betrayals. It comes from the subtle sentences you ignore, the disrespect she delivers with a laugh, the insults she masks as jokes, the emotional jabs you explain away as just being emotional. Stop rationalizing what's wrecking you. She tells you, you're too sensitive, you're lucky to have her, she won't change. You remind her of her ex, she's got better options. And you're still staying? You're not in love. You're addicted to being devalued. You want to be a man she respects? Leave the moment she disrespects your dignity. Not with drama, not with revenge, with calm, with silence, with self-worth. Let her wonder why you disappeared. Let her feel the absence of a man who would have done anything until she made it clear he shouldn't. Because masculine energy doesn't chase emotional chaos. It attracts peace and commands respect. Comment, I choose peace if this hit home. Subscribe to Return Code, where we expose the psychology, reclaim the mindset, and build comeback kings. Don't wait for her to say one more thing. You already heard enough. Now act like it. Would you like this with timestamps and emojis for YouTube, a summarized caption and SEO tags, voiceover formatting? Let me know. I can deliver all production-ready assets.